Okay, so they want us to sketch the graph of, and then they give us this function, and then they want us to state the domain, range, and the asymptote. And we're just talking about the horizontal asymptote here. So it seems like a pretty reasonable question, something I might write on an exam, something similar to this. We're going to see how this table of values works out. Now we have to get this accurate. I'm going to change that and not use a decimal. So I'm going to write it as 1/4 to the power of x. Now you can use the decimal, you could just get your calculator out and use that. I just thought you don't want to hear me typing on the calculator, so I'll just do this by hand with a fraction. So it'll be a little tricky because 1/4, but you would get you would get 16, right? Because 1/4 to the -2 is going to be 4 squared, which is 16. Okay, then you're going to get 4 because 1/4. I'm writing it out. I didn't do that so much on the last video. And you get 4, and then 0. Well, that's going to be 1/4. Oops, that's not what I meant to write. That's not going to be right. 1/4 is the 0 power is just going to be 1. And then you're going to put in 1, you're going to get 1/4. And then finally, if you put in 2, you're going to get 1/16. So there's a table of values. I had mentioned in the last video we'd look at transformations, but that'll be in the next video, so not this one. Okay, so -2, and it's way up here at 16, like way up there someplace. Okay, -1/4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then 0, 1. And then we've got 1 1/4. So hard to draw these on a little teeny graph. And then it's getting, oops, it disappeared. It's getting even closer to that x-axis. So it's this exponential function that's decreasing, and it's going to run asymptotic to the x-axis, okay? It's not going to cross or touch the x-axis. It looks like it in my graph because I don't have very much room to work. Okay, so that is what the graph basically looks like. Now, it doesn't really go flat. I mean, it's curved, but like I said, it's a little hard to draw. We just do our best. Okay, domain, all real numbers. The range is going to be from 0, not including 0, to infinity. And then the asymptote, so horizontal asymptote. But we know that from the equation, y equals 0. So just like what we said, just an example of what we did in the last video, it's just it's decreasing for one thing, because the 1/4 is less than 1. So that's why it's decreasing. And then it's decreasing very quickly, and then flattening out, approaching the x-axis quickly too. All right.